You gotta pay the troll toll to get in.
Welcome to Troll Hole, where we trash the trolls so you don't have to reach in, pull it out, hop in the pit, spit in my mouth. I'm Mike Lester. With me as always.
You can't. We're not bringing spit in my mouth.
Spit in my mouth.
You can't bring spit in my mouth.
With me as always, Sergeant Sludge, Ben Katzner.
What the fuck is this intro?
Benny boy.
Hey, hello everybody. I guess spit in our mouths. It's 2019 again, and I really scrubbed this from my whole persona, but we're back into it.
You're not doing that anymore?
Not anymore.
The spit play?
I'm married now. It's different.
Oh, you should ramp it up.
I enjoyed the intro.
You like that intro?
I liked it a lot.
You're gonna like it even more when we intro you. Ladies and gentlemen, joining us
in my
today,
mouth.
hilarious comedian Dan Carney. Hello, Dan.
Hi, Ben. How are you? I'm well. Sorry I'm late.
It's all right, Dan.
I was late to the podcast.
Little peek behind the curtain. Dan fucked our whole day up.
I fucked the whole day up.
No, it's okay.
You guys are going through you're in a strict schedule.
Oh, yeah.
13 minutes can really fuck up the whole
We're
day.
clinking these
That's
out.
what people say about me and Mike Lester. So we're very strict schedule.
You guys adhere.
Very strict regimen here.
Thank you for being here, though.
Thank you for having me. This is a beautiful home. I don't get to be in homes like this often. It's a lot of natural light, which I'm not used to.
There's a lot of natural light, actually.
Yeah.
What are you used to? What's your natural habitat?
Dark hole.
Here we go.
You two should get along. This is perfect.
Both physically and metaphorically and spiritually. Small room.
Okay.
Living with people that I've never met before.
You live in New York.
I live in New
So
York.
you're a
I
New
live
York
in Brooklyn.
comic. Yeah,
I'm a New
Do
York
you live
comic.
with other comedians?
I live with one other comedian who I didn't know before moving in
Okay.
to this apartment. He's a nice guy. He's a cool guy.
Shout him out.
His name is Jay Agbon.
Okay, I don't know.
He's from, he moved from DC. So I just met him.
Hell yeah.
And then there's another woman. Her name is Jocelyn. She's an Asian woman.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
Why'd you act like that?
Well, because you didn't really have to add
I don't really think it's natural for a man and a woman to be living together if they're not married or
I've lived with many women before. This actually would be the fourth woman I've lived with.
Damn.
And I haven't dated any
What
of them.
happened to the rest of their
You
bodies?
kind of had to, you kind of had to leave prematurely the other places, and why's that?
The first apartment I lived in New York, I lived behind a flex wall, which is like they put like a partition.
It's a curtain.
Up.
It's like a curtain. Yeah,
And it didn't reach the ceiling. I had no door, and I slept on a mattress behind that.
Let's call it what it is. It's a curtain. Dan.
It was that. It was a wall.
It was
but
plastic.
not a full wall.
It
not
was
a full wall.
It was an accordion.
Literally, it was a partition. So I would like jerk off behind that.
Yeah.
And
New
you
York
had to
is a
leave.
hellscape and a nightmare, but can we talk about how good the branding is that you call that a flex wall?
That's
so funny.
I know.
In this room, we got a flex wall. You're like, okay.
Dan is living in a bathtub behind the shower, and he's like, "It's a flex wall. It's a flex wall.
It's a flex wall. You know, I'm like living in a pillow fort of my own creation. It's a flex. It's a flexible. It's a flexible space.
The
It's a
flex
flexible
is that you
space.
have a partition between
Yes.
you and someone else.
Some people don't have partitions.
100%.
Some people live
Like-
on the couch.
Like, you're not sleeping on top of each other?
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
it like to
And
be a billionaire?
And here's the thing: the difference between sleeping on someone's couch and living behind a half wall is $1,100 a month. so that's what you get.
flex.
You get what you paid for.
Flex.
And the bathroom was in her bedroom.
Damn.
And so like,
So
and
you
she had a
took some
boyfriend.
big stinkers.
I would wake her
in
up
there.
sometimes pooping.
Yeah.
Like, hey,
And
I know he's got morning wood and he really wants to take care of this, but
I'm like,
I need to poop.
I would keep Gatorade bottles in my room.
Yeah.
So I could pee at night and not like go in there because she had a boyfriend. And one time I walked in on her and her boyfriend.
Now, are
Also
you like
peeing in Gatorade bottles?
Also
Yeah.
peeing and spitting in each other's mouths. If
Are
will.
you like standing up to pee, or do you like roll to the side
In
of
the
the bed
Gatorade?
and pee into the bottle?
Damn, how was I doing it?
I've done that. I've like rolled to the side of the bed.
Not with a lot of pride,
I was
probably.
standing up. No pride. And here's what's embarrassing is I would sometimes forget to throw them out the next day,
Sure,
so they
of
would kind of
course.
collect.
Well, that's how they become gold.
Yeah, no, they were gold.
My dad told me that. You say,
You know, the lightning bolt actually lights up on the Gatorade bottles, much like the mountains on a Coors
Yeah,
Light
yeah.
can. They'll turn blue.
That's
you
actually
know?
what electrolytes
that's what
are.
I'm drinking
Just
right now.
Yeah, there it
I'm
is.
drinking my own piss
Take
right
a little
now.
sip for our
It's
fans. Oh, blur that out. Actually, blur that out. Put that behind a paywall.
It's more hydrating than actual Gatorade.
for sure.
good.
No question.
So
That's 4 days old right there.
Love that.
they would sort of collect.
That's some Tuesday piss right there.
Honestly, that's a pretty good color scheme for you, I think.
Yeah. Well, that's when I was sick.
That's the
a
clearest
sick
it's ever
color.
been for you.
That's how my pee looks most days.
Well, you're fucking slamming these Celsius.
I know.
I'm worried
And
about
I was
you.
trying to go low calf this year. I gave up coffee.
Low
Okay.
calf,
Picked up
huh?
cigarettes.
Did you really?
I did, yeah.
Let's talk. Okay.
Yeah.
You said you were a little bit late today.
Yeah.
We all know you were a little bit late today.
I was,
We were
yeah,
timing
we
you.
all know.
You said you had kind of a rough night last night. You want to talk about it?
Yeah, well, so it was just kind of an interesting. So I got home from doing the show at Comedy Corner.
Dan is at Comedy Corner Underground. You're
This
not
will
going
come
to
out
be
in
there.
April,
yeah.
By the time this comes out, Dan will probably be there
Dan
like in a
will be-
week anyway. So
Yeah,
this is pretty good.
if you're able to time travel.
Dan will be deceased by the time this comes out.
I might.
Also possible.
So I get home, or the person's home I'm staying at.
Sure.
I get there, and there's no one there. It's just me. I'm
And
staying
you
in
broke
someone's
in,
apartment.
you're like squatting in there.
I'm sort of semi-squatting. It was supposed to be me and like my friend's wife, which was
Hey, yo.
which was a little uncomfortable.
Talk about spitting them out. You know?
And
He's gone.
And then
He's gone.
And then she left. She went to a cabin, and now it's just me.
Why would your friends... Is this... I just am genuinely curious. Why would your friend's wife... Are you just like friends? And she was gonna visit?
No. But I mean, she's the nicest person ever.
Oh, your friends that's staying... It's his house, and she
Yeah, it's
was
his
going to be
house,
there.
and- yes.
And she decided to leave because
and
she doesn't feel comfortable.
she had
around
an
you.
opportunity to go
she
somewhere with her
doesn't.
family.
Okay, I got
I
you.
don't think it had anything to do with me.
She
Maybe
made
it
up
did.
an
She told us it did.
excuse to get away from
bought a
you
hotel.
because she knows your history of having female roommates, having to leave early. Yeah,
I-
She didn't want to.
My dumb ass thought that you were bringing a separate friend's wife over to stay with you. I was like, oh, this is like
What I'll do is
free
when I get
shit.
to a town, I reach out to my friends' wives.
yeah. Can you
And I
just
say,
come?
let's do a brunch.
yeah.
Let's do a brunch.
Hey, Melanie, is he treating you right? Why don't you come over
We'll
with
go to
Daddy?
an IHOP,
Yeah.
like 6 of us,
I love
and
that.
then I'll pick from there.
Oh,
Well,
that's
yeah,
your
you'll
version
pick
of the
from the
Bachelor.
hair.
Whoever
Harem.
offers to pay, that's
Whoever-
who I hang out with.
offers to swaddle you.
Yeah.
do that,
What's
yeah.
a swaddle? Is that like
Well,
a
that's
paddle?
when they kind of wrap you in a blanket like a
Oh,
little burrito. Yeah,
I would love that.
yeah.
The best part about having a podcast is when Mike just reveals a little bit too much of himself.
I'll reveal
You
it
get
all.
swaddled, Daddy?
Oh yeah, I love getting swaddled.
I would love to be
Yeah.
swaddled.
I got a
love
weighted
that.
blanket.
Ooh, me too.
So I wrap myself in it, right?
Yeah.
Tuck it in, weighted blanket over it.
That's incredible.
Feel like I have sleep paralysis.
We're all just trying to go back into the womb.
True.
Put me back in there, Sib. Shouts out. That's my mom.
So speaking of swaddling, so I get back to the. This has nothing to do with swaddling. I get back to the home and I drive in and then I go in the garage and then I'm ready to I'm gonna leave the car, but I ended up staying on my phone for 30 minutes.
No.
And the garage door is closed. And literally probably 28 minutes go by, and I'm like, I'm getting a little lightheaded, and then I remembered, oh, this is how people kill themselves. So I get out of the car and I go inside, and I'm looking up like I was lightheaded, my heart was kind of racing a little bit more. And I was afraid to go to sleep.
Sure.
And but I was kind of dizzy and a little loopy, so I went on Instagram Live for 90 minutes. And then people, I'm kind of telling people what happened, and then people are looking up stuff for me, and I'm like, I should probably look this up too.
Yeah, the best place to go is the internet for help.
And people are like, it can kill you within minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, not literally minutes. Some of the things said minutes, but all it takes is a half hour. They're
Yeah.
you're dead.
You're lucky the car had good fuel economy.
I don't know if it's a hybrid.
Yeah.
It's a nice vehicle.
That's the new commercial for it.
Yeah, electric cars. That's a great commercial. Electric vehicles. You won't be able to do
Our
someone.
car is so green, you couldn't kill yourself if you tried.
You're sitting in the garage doing the
Sitting in a
commercial.
car on eco mode.
I don't want to talk to my wife. I'm not going to talk to my wife again.
Dude,
That's crazy.
So yeah, I was up pretty late, because I was like, should I go to sleep? And then I was trying to get fresh air because it said you should get fresh air, but it was negative 10 degrees. So I'm kind of standing outside. So I opened the garage door and some of the doors in the home, and I was up till 4 a.m, trying to air myself out and hydrate, and also Googling what to do. And people are like, go to the hospital.
No.
You know, and I'm like, nah, I'm not
No,
doing that. I'm not doing
hospitals
that.
are
No,
dumb.
I'm already out. Yeah.
Hospitals are dumb. Don't go.
That's the difference between me and you is like you're Googling like your health stuff. You're like, will I be okay? I'd be so anxious to be like, is it a faux pas to almost die at your friend's house? Like I'd be so nervous to tell them like, hey, I think I almost died in your car. Is that okay? Is that like,
So no,
bad?
that was a consideration because I was like, people were saying that that carbon monoxide can get into the house from the garage.
Is it a connected garage?
Yeah.
Oh,
Did
Yes.
you open the garage door like right after you realized?
No. For like 2 hours.
They wouldn't have found your body
No.
for days.
No, they wouldn't have. They wouldn't have. And potentially the people living there could have died at some point as well.
Oh my god.
No. Well, they wouldn't have died.
No, they would have been
They would
fine.
have died
would've
of
been
embarrassment.
fine.
Like, God, I can't believe
They
this
would have had
guy
to sell
died
the
our
house because you'd be haunting it.
condemned.
You'd be like, I have another show to do.
That's so
I have
funny.
to go do the corner bar.
That's so funny, dude.
I was like, should I leave the garage door open? I don't want anyone to like break
Sure.
in. And
Oh
then,
no! Well, they're not going to break in.
It's I don't know. I don't know. I was like, I don't know. I don't have a car. I don't have a garage. So like, I don't know what the fuck
No, that's
the deal
considered.
is.
Yeah, that is funny. Like you almost died, and then there's also the other things you have to
Yeah.
You
There's
get
like
murdered in your sleep.
Yeah, I'm like, okay. And I was telling my friend, she was like, well, she was like, well, if if you're awake, you can just, the door's locked, you can hear that someone's like breaking in. I'm like, well, what if they have a gun? I don't want to deal with that person. They're like, well, it's either you get shot or you die of carbon monoxide. And I was like, well, carbon monoxide is a much more peaceful way to go. Yeah. Actually, upon my research, if I were ever to do it,
100%.
Yeah.
that's the best way to
No
go out.
question.
Because it's completely painless. You just fall asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
I'm surprised more people aren't doing this.
I feel like a lot of them are.
Expensive to have a car.
That's true.
It's pretty tough.
And it's like you're sitting in your car and you're like, life isn't that bad. I have a car.
Right.
And you kind of go
Yeah.
places.
Yeah.
I got a car. I got a garage.
Yeah. If you got a
2024
garage,
in this
yeah.
economy,
If you got an attached garage, you got no.
and you can hit a
reason
button
to
and you're
leave.
fine. It's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, if you have an attached garage and you're watching this and you have a car and you feel like your life is bad, just switch lives with me.
Yeah.
We'll just see if you want this and I'll see if I want that.
Because you
And
have a
maybe-
detached
I have
garage.
a detached garage.
Which is, ugh.
Which I know, I feel so bougie saying that, but it's pretty bad.
That was kind of a troll, though, your friend did.
what do you mean?
The monoxide poisoning or getting murdered in your sleep.
Oh, that's definitely a
That's
troll.
a troll.
That's on
That's a troll.
theme.
Yeah.
I was though
That's a
like
troll.
it's very real about the car and garage because like I'm in this home, my friend's home, and I'm like going in their fridge
Yeah.
and there's like filtered water and there's like there's like notes that say like I love you and I'm like I don't know if I'll ever have this. And then, so maybe subconsciously I was in that garage on TikTok watching Family Guy clips like hoping that I died at some point. I'm watching Family Guy in like 10-second intervals for a half hour, just letting carbon monoxide get into my brain.
I don't know, man. Love notes in the
That's
fridge
so
seems
funny.
like such a fucking reach.
It's on the fridge, not in the fridge.
I don't know. Love notes on the yogurt just seems
And they're
like
not on
they're
the yogurt. The fact that yogurt's
overcompensating.
in there is already a love thing. I have one thing in my
Hilarious.
fridge.
Chobani is my
Damn, they
love
care enough
language.
to feed each other. Fuck.
There's like healthy food.
Yeah.
I have there's only one thing I have in my fridge in my apartment. It's Manuka honey.
Oh.
Yeah, which is actually really
For
good for you.
sex.
For sex,
That's
sex
great.
honey.
For
No,
your
you
own
know what
pleasure.
Manuka honey is?
No, I don't
It's like a superfood. It's like $48 honey.
Wow.
Maybe you should hop back in my garage.
I said $48 on
You're being conned by Big Honey.
Look up Manuka
That's
honey.
crazy.
Do you have
That's it.
internet capabilities?
Pull it up.
He does.
We'll put it right
M.A.
here.
We'll plop it over your face.
Yeah. We'll plop it over your face.
MANNUKA. Manuka honey would be like a great porn name.
Yeah, that's not bad.
That's not a bad porn
That's pretty
name.
good. Yeah, I like that.
not
Can we
bad.
pull up a pic of car garage suicide too? Plop that up there.
Plop that on me. Yeah. Ann, do you know Ann
It's like
Sexton? the
$80
poet?
honey that I'm looking
She
at.
killed herself.
Oh, wow.
Come on,
Dang.
Dan.
With
Ann,
that
You
same
got
way.
the cheap version
Ann
of the
Sexton. Dan
expensive,
Sexton.
expensive honey.
You got the cheap
Dan
one.
Sexton. That's you, dude. You were almost Dan
I was almost
Sexton.
Dan Sexton. There's a poet, Ann Sexton. She killed herself because she did the same thing that I did, but like intentionally.
Yeah.
And so I was saying I could be Dan Sexton. That was my riff.
Yeah, we'll cut it out. It's
Yeah,
fine.
we'll cut that. There was like 2 different conversations. We had a decent
It was a weird
riff.
thing that was happening. That's funny.
And then it wasn't worth bringing up again.
That's okay. I appreciate that you're alive. Let's
Yeah,
start
no, me
there.
too.
I'm glad
I
that you're
was
alive
a
and you're
little
here.
anxious. I was like looking at like, okay, what were the last things that I posted online? There was a picture of me in the car in the garage, but not related to what was going on.
I can just imagine them like reposting your like VR crack sketch or something.
Oh, that'd be great. Yeah.
That's what happens when comedians
what happens.
die.
Yeah.
They're like,
Your
oh, this
greatest
is my
works.
favorite bit. And it's like, I love fucking a dog doggy style. And you're like, I'm going to miss that guy. You know,
That's
like,
a great bit.
I'm always, I don't want to die. You know what's funny is I almost tweeted yesterday. This is in my drafts, and I was like, I wonder if this would be like bad karma to tweet, or like I would jinx myself. I almost tweeted 1 more month to join the 27 club.
And then you
I
almost
forget.
did
You're
it, dude.
young.
I'm 27. I turn 28 next month. I almost tweeted that yesterday. How ironic would that be?
Dude.
And the only reason I didn't tweet it, this might have saved my life in hindsight. The only reason I didn't tweet it, I was like, watch, I tweet this and I fucking die.
Sure. Wow.
And I would have died accidental suicide, which is 27 club.
That's exactly how
That would have been actually legendary, though.
Should we do it?
I mean, kind of legendary.
garage.
Yeah, come on, get
In
on
Ben's
back,
garage,
dude.
yeah.
I'll get back
No, my
in.
garage has too many holes in it to kill yourself, unfortunately.
Your garage is not insulated enough.
It's not good enough.
My barometer for if like I'm like because I'm still wondering. I'm like, do I have carbon monoxide?
No, I
No,
don't think
you're
you're
fine.
fine.
Good. My barometer
I think
is
you
can
die
my
when
penis
that
still get hard?
Yeah.
If my penis can get hard, then I don't think I'm sick anymore.
All right, one way to find out, I guess.
I was hard this
Get
morning.
that
when I
Manuka
woke
honey
up.
in here.
Dude, a scoop of Manuka honey will fucking get you rock hard.
That's hilarious. You're like, I was hard this morning, so I guess I'm alive.
Literally,
again.
I was like, oh, I got a boner. I'm fine.
Yeah, you wake up with morning, we're like, oh, thank God.
I'm like touching myself. It's like
You're like,
it's like it's a wonderful life.
Yeah,
like I'm
yeah,
alive again.
doesn't work.
Yeah.
Doesn't work.
you're like, I want to live again.
What year is it? I don't know what the fucking movie's about.
You never see that movie?
I have seen it, but I
a
forgot
beautiful
almost
movie.
everything about
God,
it. It
you
is very
you
sad.
know a lot of oldies. Ann Sexton, some Jimmy Stewart
Oh, yeah.
polls. You're a fuck with Harvey, huh?
Harvey?
Yeah.
Harvey.
It's like this Jimmy Stewart movie about he has like an imaginary friend that's a 6'4" white rabbit and he ends up getting institutionalized. It's fucking
Really?
amazing.
Whoa.
It's amazing.
He had some pretty good
Check it
conceptual
out.
movies, yeah.
Check it out, our little sludgelings. I'm figuring out our fans' names.
Sludgelings is not bad.
You like
Slugs?
sludgelings? Slugs has been used.
Sludgelings isn't bad. I actually kind of like sludgelings.
Sludgelings or
Why
slop
sludgelings?
tops. I don't fucking know.
Slop tops is good.
Slop tops.
Mike just says stuff, and then I just have to pretend that it's
This
cool.
is definitely his department of the pod.
branding.
Yeah, just like weird isms.
You leave branding to the manic person.
Wait.
Fucking.
Should we get into our first segment of the?
Oh yeah, we hopping into troll of the week.
Well, yeah, we can do. Well, first, do you want to do? Did anyone say anything weird to you this week? I feel like we like to talk about that first.
They did, but it's also
the
my
same
troll
thing.
of the week.
Yeah, we'll do troll of the week.
Troll
And
of the
did anyone
week.
say anything weird to you this week?
Yeah, that's a good graphic. Troll of the week / did anyone say anything weird to you this
Anything
week?
kooky go on?
Yeah, there'll be a little music. We'll figure it out. What happened?
Slop top.
What happened to you this week, Mike?
So last week I was in Mexico, so I sent my dad some pics of my vacation, and he responded to me with this text. He said, "Hope you're home and happy. I only went to Mexico once, and it was not anything remotely like a vacation. It nearly cost me my life at a time when I was not ready to die. Your trip has brought up bad memories." If I'd had the same trip yesterday, I'd have been cool with it. Then in quotes, it's wild-eyed pistol wavers who ain't afraid to die.
Does he say like "love dad" at the end
No,
of it? or
it's
anything?
just that.
That's
He
so
opens
funny.
with "Hope you're home and happy," and then
Who said this?
That's his father.
my dad.
Your dad sent that to you?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
He saw
dude.
that his son was enjoying a trip to
Yeah.
Mexico.
And these are
He's like,
literally
"I
in
gotta-"
response, like I'm on a nice golf course.
It nearly cost me my life at a time when I was not ready to die is one of the most beautiful lines ever written.
He writes short stories.
He went to Mexico and was watching Family Guy clips in his garage. And almost died. It reminds me of a very tough time for me in Mexico.
Dude, it was like I jumped off the building, but like not to kill myself. And like before I hit the bottom, I was like, oh yeah, this is how people kill themselves. You could die this way.
But now my dad's ready to die. That's what he means.
He's ready. Yeah, at a time, that he was a clarification, the qualifier.
He put that pistol in his mouth now.
What was your response
He
to
lives
that?
with that pistol in his mouth.
Did you have it? Did you even say anything?
I said, like, this golf course is really nice.
just ignore the whole thing.
You have to, bro. I can't play into
acknowledge
this
these
shit.
things. You have to let
That's fair.
That's what
That's
us
fair.
Westermen do.
Yeah.
We just move on.
Yeah.
That's what every.
Move on.
Seems pretty healthy. What you guys are
look
doing
at how
there.
healthy I am.
My dad, before I moved out of the house, told me, he's like, if anything in life is bothering you, just push it down.
Yeah.
Are you from? Where are you from?
I grew up in Florida.
Okay.
Yeah. My
Dude,
dad is from Philly.
Do your parents still live there?
that makes
Because we're
sense.
thinking about a Florida trip.
Yeah, you want to stay with my folks?
Yeah,
They
I'd
got
love
2
to.
homes right now because my grandmother died, so they have her place.
Can I stay there?
You could stay either there or my childhood home.
I could stay at grandma's, though.
You can stay at grandma's. She died in the home.
Yeah.
If you're okay with that.
People die in houses.
I think he prefers that, honestly. I think it's kind of his
I'm in her
like that.
nightgown when they come in. Hi, I'm Granny Connie.
This is Grandma Robinson.
Granny Connie. My grandson almost joined me.
I was just about to ask you if
That's
anyone said
terrifying.
anything weird
I'd
to
rather
you
my
this week.
actual-
but I feel
that
like
was
it's
the
okay.
weirdest thing
that's
someone
for
said to me this
question.
week.
Yeah, that's wild. what you're doing.
And that's your troll of the week.
For sure. I have some screenshots of some trolls.
That was a good seg.
Yeah, that was a
Yeah.
good little seg.
Good job on
I
that.
should have sent it to you guys.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, that's all I asked you to do, but that's okay.
Did you? Yeah, you did.
okay.
I did do the homework though. So I have
Well,
to-
pull it out.
Are
You
they
got
on
your phone?
Yeah, we can do it. I'll just. So I don't know if I have any. One guy tried to introduce himself to me, and he's like, "What's your name?" I'm like, "My name's Ben." He's like, "What's your last name?" And I go, "Ben Katzner." And he's like, "Ben Whitecastle, huh?" it's like. You can just call me fat dog. It doesn't have to be. You don't have to go all. It's so crazy to even ask me all this information and then just get it so harshly wrong for
Oh, you
no
know what?
reason.
I got something good, something weird.
Yeah.
Someone said to me. So there's this woman who I met. She's a married woman,
Okay.
but her and her husband have like an open relationship.
Yeah. Is it where you're staying right now?
It's no, because we know them, and we shouldn't say that. No, it's not. It's not them.
Okay.
but it's a different woman. They go to another school, and
And their school's full of sluts.
And it's full of sluts. It's in a whole other continent.
Okay.
And but she has
Antarctica?
No, it's here. It's in America. It's in the United
you're
States.
trying to
I'm
deflect.
trying to deflect a little bit.
Okay, so there's a
Why,
married
dude?
woman that you know who's in an open
She's
relationship.
in an open relationship. You're like, Mike, shut the fuck up. You're like, shut the fuck up, Mike.
No, fuck
You're such
you.
a necessary presence in his life. In like an unbelievably.
I agree. Okay.
So her and I have we have rapport, you know,
Oh, rapport.
a
Okay, I got
rapport.
you. Yeah.
And, you know, I thought we were going to,
Sure.
you know, have that
Slap a little
rapport in
ham.
person, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
spit in mouth, if
you
you
go.
will.
Spit mouth,
Talk to
slap
me,
the
Daddy.
top.
Slap the
Slap the top. Troll that hole.
Troll the hole, hop in the pit,
Yeah.
reach in, pull it out.
Reach in, pull it out. That
You
one
know,
I do like. Yeah.
all the-
I'm
all
back
the-
on now. yeah. Reach in, pull it out.
Reach in and pull out is fun, you know, pull the rabbit out of the hat, if you will.
Bing, bang, bong.
Reach in, pull it out, slap
Saw the
top.
body in half. I don't know what I meant by that.
Split her up the hindquarters.
Mike. We should both reach for each other at the same time. That's kind of a beautiful moment.
Yeah.
And then like she was like, okay, I'll hit you up like tomorrow, whatever. And then she hit me up and she was like, hey, I have a boyfriend right now, and I
Okay.
just don't feel comfortable cheating on my boyfriend.
So she's got a husband and a boyfriend.
Yes, and she doesn't want to cheat on the boyfriend.
Wow.
How can you be like open
Wow.
but also monogamous?
That's what I'm saying.
That's odd.
What the fuck is that about?
I mean, they probably. The real answer is like so boring. They just have like a set of rules.
One guy just gets jealous easily.
Maybe, or they just have like predetermined things. It's like, hey, if you fuck someone else,
One
I don't
guy's
want to
me.
fuck you.
A married woman who doesn't want to cheat on her boyfriend, so she will
Honestly,
hang out with another guy.
Sounds like an
is
angel
like
to me.
insane.
She probably got good pussy.
I think
She might. I don't know. I don't know.
No, you'll never know.
I'll never
You'll
know.
never know.
you'll never know.
You'll never know.
Take the leap, dude.
But-
you almost died. What'd you see when you almost died? I know.
I didn't see anything.
That woman and her boyfriend
saw her.
holding hands with
You saw
her
her.
husband.
I saw her. Yeah, the three of them at an IHOP together, and I'm at a table away.
Yeah.
Like a few tables away.
You're working at the
watching.
IHOP, actually? You're
I'm
like,
working at the IHOP.
Damn it.
You got the honey.
Me and
You're
her share a look.
unscrewing.
She's like,
They don't tip. They
not.
don't tip.
You're
course not.
unscrewing the honey. You're pouring it down. It's
Manuka honey.
Yeah, Manuka. You get your Manuka in yourself.
what are we doing over here? What's happening?
I don't know. I feel like I'm having my own
You need,
podcast.
I feel that way too.
you need to be neutered. I think is what needs to
no.
happen.
Were you?
You need to be jerked off like they jerk off bulls.
Yeah.
That you need that.
Yeah. You need to jerk you up like a bull. We'll put that behind the paywall. That's not bad.
Mike gets milked.
You get milked in that separate garage
There
over
we
there.
go.
That's why you have a separate garage.
Damn, I was just like, I don't know if we do. We've never done a thing where like that's the title of the episode, but Mike Gets Milked is if we
It's a
do that.
pretty good name.
That's probably the title.
pretty good
If
name.
we do one, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm on one today.
Did
I don't know.
honest question, did that bum you out when she's like, I have a boyfriend?
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
yeah.
because she was like we were talking very like
It was going-
heavy,
yeah.
and then she was like, like said a lot of things. And she's, by the way, I do have a boyfriend now, and I'm in a good streak of not cheating on him. So we may
Calling
or may
it
not
cheating is interesting.
That's what I'm saying.
okay,
It's like
I got
the
you.
cheating thing was like, what? You're married.
Yeah.
You have kids.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
And then you also have a boyfriend who like, and the text you're sending to me, you might as well be cheating on him anyway.
Right. Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? And here's the thing, I wouldn't, if I found out like a girl like had a boyfriend, I wouldn't like totally pursue. But like this is like
Oh,
a
you wouldn't
situation.
totally pursue.
She has a boyfriend and a
If
husband.
you have
you're
a
like, this is
husband
different. Yeah.
and then like,
A
you know,
full-on
and a
family.
boyfriend,
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
Maybe she was
You
just
know,
more
like-
maybe she's just more like I have too many balls in the air right now.
Yeah.
I don't know what you want
I'm
from
jerking
me.
people off left and
Like
right.
literally,
Yeah,
there
yeah.
are so many balls in my hands. I can't carry all of
I
this.
can't fit you into my schedule.
Too many lemons.
I need a day to
situation.
meet for me.
Yeah,
That
I
sounds
need a day
stressful,
for
yeah.
me. Like I can't keep taking a pounding like this. Like I'm so we can get coffee, but anything beyond
You're a
that.
nice guy.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
funny. You know.
I think you got to move. You'll find some. You got to
I'll
find
never
something
f-
less messy.
I was ready for the messy.
You like messy.
I don't love the messy, but for
Yeah.
this messy, I was like, I'm ready to get in with this messy a little bit.
You want a little gruel on your chin.
I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means.
And that's been. Did anyone say anything weird to you this week? And it's been
It's
yes.
all
Mike
been-
has said it
it's
so many
all been-
times. What the fuck, dude? Good God.
All right, that's crazy.
That's un.
I wouldn't mind some gruel on my chin.
Yeah, no, we all feel.
Yeah,
that way,
we
but
don't-
don't
I'd love some
say
girl
it.
on my
We don't
chin,
talk
you know?
about
I
it.
love
That's
Darren.
crazy.
I feel comfortable around
That's
him.
good. I like you too.
I love these. Whatever these touches are, I don't love that. Yeah, we should talk a little bit about trolling. Actually, because you put a lot of sketches online. You put your stand up online.
Can I say this about Dan real quick?
Yeah, man.
I was a huge fan of Dan before I met him. Like, huge fan of his sketches.
It's weird when you go sincere after everything you've just done.
He's like,
so I wasn't ready.
I consider him like one of the most like
hilarious.
prolific sketch guys
He's so good.
online.
Thank
Like
you.
you do unique stuff that no one else is doing. You know, you
Thank
do
you.
like public stuff. You know, kind of like almost hidden camera
Yeah.
style, like prank stuff. Like the Elon chip one's amazing.
thank you.
The one you did with like Tommy Bear with like the gorilla that
the
escaped the
gorillas,
zoo. Like
yeah.
that was fucking incredible.
Thank you.
So like you have like a pretty good online presence that you've built for yourself. Like where do you see the most trolling happening for
question.
you?
Mostly like, Instagram and then like TikTok, people take things very literally.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like some of the more scripted stuff, they don't all like, they'll get like, a lot of people will say this like, this is scripted, this is scripted, this is scripted. And it's like, no fucking shit. Dude. No shit.
The gorilla escapes the zoo like this is scripted. There's not really a gorilla.
obviously this is not real.
that gorilla is a guy in a suit. You're like, I paid that guy. It's actually
shit.
me. I don't know what you want from this.
So like and it's like funny because like sometimes like I'm kind of doing a trolling video and then people within those comments will like sort of try, so it just becomes a mega troll, which I enjoy.
Yeah,
But
okay.
like I'll get like, every now and then some people will just say something that just like fucking cuts. And I took a screenshot. This was on like I did that virtual crack sketch. I did a sketch
Love the
where
sketch.
like I had a VR headset and I discovered that there was crack.
That was you.
That was me.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, man.
Dan's the
Thank
man,
you.
dude.
That
Dan Carney.
might be my
Neil's
my
our head
opus.
researcher on the podcast.
Oh, that was you? That's why they sent me that video this morning.
Oh, that was
making
you. It's
sense
so
now.
good.
I just saw that video. I didn't know it was you. You have a beanie on. So
Yeah, that's true. I did the video.
The thing over your face. So.
I'm not as recognizable in that.
It's Neil's. Oh, that was you moment of the week.
That's awesome. You should say that about every guest at some point.
That's your new segment.
We
Neil.
love your special on Netflix is unbelievable. That was you?
We get OJ Simpson on the podcast.
that was you?
White Bronco. That was you, dude.
That was
That's
you?
fucking
The glove
nuts, dude.
guy? That was you?
So good. So good.
I just watched that 9-hour documentary last night. So on the virtual crack video, this is like a screenshot that I've had saved on my phone for a while because this is great. They say, "You've never been funny. The only..."
My boyfriend and my husband and I do not think you're funny at all.
I will not be sucking you off on the account that I have several other boyfriends, including my husband.
I will not gruel on your chin.
So you've never been funny. The only people that think you are is people that relate to useless, passive aggressives. You represent the unproductive snark of the new generation. It's not witty. It's lazy and not well thought out. It's for unknowingly privileged edgelords who delude themselves with their own bland sarcasm. Have fun with that.
Who the fuck wrote this? Garrison Keeler?
It was Neil.
And I'm going to say something, fucking nailed it. Nailed it in the biggest way that could not have been more true. And I read that and I think some people just read you so well immediately.
That's like your bio. You should have that in your bio.
Actually, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
That should be
I'm
your bio.
gonna favorite this.
That's not bad.
You should favorite it. Put it as a quote in one of your show posters and say like fucking USA Today. said that or
That's
something.
great. Privileged edgelords. Unknowingly privileged edgelords is one of the best phrases I've ever heard.
When
in
you
my
can
life.
tap into that vein, though, you've seen your numbers. You're invincible.
I know, and this
Invincible.
and this has like 1,000 or so comments on this.
Oh,
this-
that's great.
This
Yeah.
post,
You should literally just be like, thank you.
but like
Yeah.
this one right here is the one that sticks
Oh,
out.
the
I would
whole thing.
the whole thing has like 1,000
I thought they were
comments.
into
No.
that specific. Okay, I
And
gotcha.
this one is the one where I'm like,
Damn.
yeah, they got it right. Not this was funny. You've never been funny.
This is funny as a dime a dozen.
It's a dime a dozen. You've never been funny. The only people think that you are is that relate to you is useless passive aggressives. When have you ever heard any of these terms?
Honestly, that's like very close. That's like if it feels like Trump like tweeted at you a little bit or
It's
something.
so
useless passive aggressives is like very.
specific.
Yeah.
It's
That-
NPR-esque.
Yes.
It's like
Yeah, okay.
drafts.
Okay.
Drafts of
Okay.
it. They went through drafts. They threw it in Grammarly and
Yeah.
fucking
Vernacular
doctored it up.
is so
It's impeccable.
Yes, it's so specific to me
Yeah.
that I have no
It's like your
choice but
grandma
to
wrote it.
absolutely respect it. From the grave. Uke Fort. Shout out to Uke Fort. Y-U-K-E Fort.
That's a good one.
F-O-R-T.
I'm
love
glad
you.
that we
We
don't
love
love
you,
you.
Uke
I
Fort.
think you're probably a very sad person, but
Fort,
we
don't
do love
kill
that
us.
comment.
That's a great
great.
comment.
You Fort, sit in the garage, turn the car on.
Do you normally?
Do I engage?
Yeah. How much do you engage? Or how do you
for those
decide
people,
when
I
you
say
engage?
like you fucking nailed it. I'll
Yeah,
just respond. I'll
that's
say
a-
like
that's
you
a pretty
nailed
good
it.
one.
Yeah,
That's not bad, 'cause
Or like you're absolutely right.
because there's nothing they can say back to that.
No, and it's also like I kind of agree.
Yeah.
You know, like
fully,
I maybe I am an unknowingly privileged edgelord. Just to see that and just like everybody else is seeing like, haha, they're seeing like numbers, they're seeing like who my parents are, maybe. They're
are
like
your
seeing where I
parents?
grew up. Like,
Are your
I don't
parents
know.
successful? They have
my-
2 houses.
Yeah, well, one of them was
through death.
Through death.
Wait, 2?
It's still something. It's more than with attached garages.
There you go.
A lot of options.
2 spots.
Not bad.
spots.
Not bad.
I'll do 15 each.
Airbnb
Didn't know we were,
suicides.
A split time. Maybe I should just work up like my like tolerance to carbon monoxide.
Yeah,
You think that's a thing? Because, dude, I was in there for legitimately close to 30 minutes.
I think your tolerance is pretty high.
It says
Honestly,
here online, it's nearly impossible for carbon monoxide poisons to occur in a vehicle without notice unless the people are sleeping. So you would have got out there before it would have killed you.
I was
I've been
and I
reading some
did.
stuff
damn,
about
this
it.
whole
Yeah,
this whole life experience that you had, Neil's just like, actually, it's not that big of a deal.
not that bad. Just kidding.
You're-
Neil,
unless you,
did you almost die last night? Did you almost kill yourself
I
last
did
night?
not. Actually, I did. I did. I lost someone's credit card for a couple minutes at my work, so I
you
did
go.
want to die.
That's
For, I did want to die.
That's
pretty
real
good.
suicide.
I would kill someone for that for sure, no question.
So a good half an hour, I did want to die. For
Wow.
God, are there any
This whole app
garages
on
here?
YouTube is
Yeah, there's
screwed.
no way we're never doing this. We're fucked.
Lots of suicide talk. Lots of unaliving.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah, we gotta switch
oh my
the
God, you
language.
almost accidentally unalived yourself last night?
Guys, I subconsciously almost unalived
That
myself
makes me
last
want
night.
to KMS right now. That's not even the right. Whatever.
We got to put like the hotline number down
do.
there.
Yes.
Yeah,
somewhere.
we're gonna have to do a little.
This is for awareness. This
Yeah,
is for unaliving awareness.
Don't watch Family Guy in your car. Bad things could happen.
Here's the thing. It would have been Family Guy's fault.
That's true.
It would have been
That's true.
Seth MacFarlane
One
would have
of many.
had
One of many.
One of many. I would not have been the first to
just one
unalive
Family Guy
themselves.
clip, just
You
continually
know
on
how many
repeat.
morons in their fucking Chevys have done
Just
that?
like,
I'm in a Ford
Brian's
Escape.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Dead.
Stewie's evil, but he's snarky.
Peter and I are so much alike.
yeah.
I like it when the chicken comes in. That's fun.
Peter's
People still watch
beating the
that?
shit out of the.
Meg is an idiot.
Meg deserves to be tortured.
They're so mean to Meg. That's hilarious. I just die.
But I'd still hit though.
I'm dead.
Dead.
It's so nice when people are mean to other people. It's so cathartic to watch. I'm just dead.
Now do your rattle.
My
Do
rattle?
your death rattle.
What's
dude.
my death rattle?
You got to go like, no. Yeah,
I think you fall asleep. I'd be so beautiful and peaceful.
Yeah, I think you'd look good, Dad.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Well,
I really do.
I already have the complexion
You have
of
like
a dead
good
person.
dead body vibe where I'm like,
Good.
He doesn't like. Sometimes when people die and you see them like, oh, they do not look like they used. But you'd be.
Well, it's because I'm already so pale.
Yeah.
That like I couldn't go that much paler.
I think
I'd
you're perfect
resuscitate
the
you.
way you are.
Oh, thank you, man.
Yeah, dude.
I wish
Don't even
my
worry
parents said that to me when I was growing up.
You got to have black parents.
I wish. Every day I wish I woke up. I was like, I wish my parents were black.
I'd pull you out of there.
Out of a
Were your
black
parents
family.
black?
I guess I
I'd
saw
Oh,
you
you pulled me out of there?
I'd pull you out
It's
of
like
there.
a reverse blindside.
Your parents are black and you get nothing from it. That's great. Real good for you.
I like don't go to college.
You go
I was
into
like
your
a genius, but like I'm not going to school anymore.
Sorry, dog. You're for the streets. I don't know what you want, man.
I'm like working at Wingstop.
That's actually not bad. I'd work at a Wingstop.
Shouts
That's
out.
probably what's going to happen after this podcast comes out. Do you want to do some of the? We found some stuff for you.
Of me? Okay, so I had some other ones, but you guys.
Oh, do you
no,
want-
please.
Yeah, we have a little time, so if you want to throw some on, we can. But we found some stuff.
Let's
So
go.
what we like to do is
This is about me?
I'll read it to you, Dan.
And this is to me. And
These
This
are
is to you. So you had a bit about atheism.
oh, that one. Yeah, that one.
which did pretty well on TikTok. But this is from Naya. She said, "You should not be making light of this. This is the mark of the beast that Revelations talks about. Read y'all Bible. Download the Bible app."
Yeah. So I
she might just work for the Bible.
I
app.
had a bit about where like I was just kind of talking shit about atheists
Okay.
and just because I think they're smug.
Oh, the joke was anti-atheist, and she was like,
Well, people got into a serious debate about the existence of God.
Okay.
Yeah, in the comment section. And
the fact that conversation was happening proves that God doesn't exist. But go ahead.
are you an atheist?
Agnostic, I guess.
I would say
don't
I
really
lean
think about it that much.
agnostic. So like I was just kind of talking shit about atheists, and the bit I had before was talking like a joke about Catholicism, and then I got into atheist, and I said that I think atheists should go to hell. Which I think is funny,
That's
to,
funny to say. Yeah, that's
and I
hilarious
was like,
to
I
say.
hope God is like kind of like a cunt about it.
Sure.
Like they
Yeah.
get there and he's like slow clapping. He's
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
well, you know, isn't this a bitch, you know? And which I think would be
It's
really
a great
funny.
bit,
Yeah, it's a
dude.
funny bit.
It's a great
It's a funny bit. And
I love
people
it.
are like fucking, this is so, you think that God, you think there's a big man in the sky that controls everything. You believe in Sky Daddy, you're way dumber. And I'm like, this is exactly what I'm talking about. You guys are smug. Like, you go as hard for atheism as people go for God.
Yeah.
And it's like, just be indifferent, just be fucking indifferent 100%. And open to shit. It's like I think atheists are like the kids who are like Santa Claus isn't real because I never got a bike.
Sure. Sure.
And because they're like, because clearly something happened to them. They were like, God can't be real.
Right.
Well, they were poor. That's why you didn't get a
Atheists
bike.
are just poor.
I actually think like
that's great. Yeah, atheists, you're dumb and you're poor.
You're poor.
You're poor, smug people.
You didn't get a bike. You won't need a bike.
That's great. Yeah, I just they bother. It's the smugness and the confidence.
Do you feel like the atheists went harder than like when you did the Catholicism bit or whatever?
Way harder.
Really?
Because Catholics are like, this is funny.
And they don't know
then
how to
obviously
use-
some people are like, But like most people are like, this is funny.
Yeah.
Catholics are like very self-deprecating, and I feel like a lot of people leave the Catholic Church. It's like,
that is
what I
true.
mean?
Yeah.
And so like that was kind of a part of the bit. Is that like I grew up Catholic, so now I'm an atheist.
Sure.
But then I'm like, well, I'm actually not atheist, and I got into that bit.
I'm not atheist because
nice
they're fucking
chunk.
dumb.
Because they're stupid.
dude.
It's a nice chunk. It's a healthy chunk.
It's a nice
healthy
chunk that unites the room.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, and appeals to multiple demographics.
You do
I'm
it
hitting
in-
everybody.
You do it in synagogues across the country.
Yeah,
It's great.
yeah.
I go to the Jews
Mosques.
for
You
a
get the
while. I get the Muslims.
Muhammad.
Everyone's getting something thrown
Yeah,
at
yeah,
them.
Can we do one more from that video?
Please.
Because you got so many
I got
good
a
ones.
lot of stuff.
This is from Spin It Like a Chick.
definitely a guy's profile.
no question.
Spin it like a chick.
That's pre-Drake video. That's
Sounds like an evil god then. Likewise, you seem a bit evil because you do emphasize you want people to go to hell for a rational thought.
Yeah, it's hilarious to say someone should go to hell.
yeah, it is.
It's so funny. Yeah. Go to hell is one of the funniest things you could say to somebody.
Honestly, we should bring that
We
back.
should
That's
bring
pretty
it back
good.
in a major way.
Yeah.
Go to hell. Get
Hey,
fucked for eternity.
go
That's
to
what you're
hell, buddy.
saying. Go to hell.
That's pretty good.
Ooh,
It's
that's
great.
That could be the button for our episodes. Go to hell.
Go to hell.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
Go
We're
to
figuring
hell.
out a
Go to
lot on this
hell.
episode.
Yeah, get one, Neil.
Yeah, get him in there, Neil.
get him, Neil.
Go to hell.
Go to hell.
Go to hell.
That's a clip.
I kind of like that a lot. That's actually
That's our
great.
social clip. Go to hell.
Go to hell. Go there.
Go
yeah.
there.
Hell
Get
yeah.
out of here.
See you there.
See you there.
See you
I almost went there last night.
You were so
Yeah.
close, especially
I
the
got-
way you did it. Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
I've gone
You're
to
good.
hell. Accidental suicide. God would have been like, you don't have to go there forever, but
Yeah.
for a little bit, you'll go.
You're gonna have to dip your toes in hell a little bit. Sorry,
You're
brother.
gonna get tortured for a little bit.
What's your first stop in hell? Like, which circle you want to go to?
I'm not overly familiar with Dante's.
There's seven
rings.
of them.
I know there's
Yeah.
seven.
There's
What's the
seven.
first one?
I think it's like lust or some shit.
Lust.
That can't be right.
Lust, and then there's like, and then there's
What
like,
does that mean? Just like
and then there's
watching,
there's like the Carmel pond, or that might be Candyland.
It is lust, really?
Yeah, dude.
2 is lust.
Fuck you, dude.
3 is gluttony. 4 is
I
greed.
told
What?
you,
Those are just the
dude.
7 deadly sins.
No, those are the circles of hell.
What is this podcast anymore? What are we doing?
I don't know. It's
says the
hardcore
6
history
circles
with
of
Dan
hell,
Carney.
Dante's Inferno,
With
and those are
Dan
it.
Carney.
Dan Carney.
Hardcore religion with Dan Carney.
So the 7 deadly sins and the 7 circles of hell
Yeah.
are the same thing.
Yeah, it's hack.
What a lazy
And it's 7
piece of
dwarves.
shit.
Yeah, there's a dwarf in each of them.
There's 9 circles of hell.
Thank
You got Glutton, the
You got
dwarf.
Glut.
So this is
He's just
different.
super
He's
obese.
just fat. And then you have lust. He's just jerking
It's
off all
Lust
the time.
just has his dick out. He's just pants
Well, at least
away.
we like personal attacks, so we're gonna move on here, guys.
Glutton looks like Michael
as a
Moore.
lusty glutton myself.
Yum.
So you go to Glutton.
I go to glutton.
Yeah.
That's where I would go. And hell. I don't like. Yeah. I don't know.
Where'd you go?
Hell. You know. I don't know. How great is heaven? You know. How like? Do you think? What do you think would be more fun?
Lame.
heaven or
It's
hell?
just all good people. It's lame.
Yeah.
You're like, I didn't do anything.
There are some people that were, if I got to heaven and they were there, I'd be like, I'm not staying.
Yeah, just send me down.
Yeah,
Like,
just
come
send
on.
me down.
I don't need this.
There's no way I suffered through this person's existence and
We can't both
coexisting
be here.
with these people.
This had to be a clerical error. Why are we
yeah.
both? This is nuts. That
There
we're
has to
both
be
here.
heaven has to be huge.
Yeah.
There could be
up
some
there.
people where I'm like, oh, fucking, they're here.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna get that anxiety. of like,
Yeah.
oh,
Reagan's up
I'm
there.
gonna start try to plot to get them to hell.
What if you get to heaven and that woman with her boyfriend and her husband are there?
They're definitely not
they're
going to
there
heaven.
together.
They're definitely not going to heaven.
They all died
Maybe
in
if
the
she hung out with
garage.
me, she'd go to heaven. But I hope they're in hell.
They will be soon
There
enough.
will be- yeah, there definitely will
You
be.
got more?
We have one from YouTube.
Oh, nice. Also, I mean, there's been extremely hurtful things people have said.
Yeah,
about
we're
me.
not trying to do. We like to do the most. You know,
Someone said on Reddit that they wish Dan Carney got COVID and died. And that one I think about like once a month.
why
You
do they
don't
say
have
that?
COVID?
No. No. I'm vaxxed. I'll never get it again.
Yep.
Why was it on one of your videos, or did someone just send you
Nah,
a thing?
someone just posted it on a subreddit thing.
But that means you're getting traction,
There's some
Danny
traction,
boy.
yeah.
You're getting traction.
And there was some
Holy
upvotes.
hell.
There was some upvotes.
that's not a bad thing. You're getting
No.
some traction.
Could be worse, you know.
Let it slide.
How did someone send it to you?
No, I was on Reddit looking my own name
So
up.
do you do that a lot?
That's actually we should
I
talk
deleted
about
I
this.
deleted the Reddit app because I was doing it.
Yeah.
Because you probably do some pretty big numbers on Reddit and like people.
Well, I was in like some subreddits and like, you know, and then like so every now and then you'd get some hateful stuff.
Sure,
And then I'd just
sure.
be looking at all the comments. And then like this was like it would form like the opinion that I'd have about myself.
Yeah. Oh,
And then you
geez,
go in
yeah.
that like mental loop, and then you're in a garage for 30 minutes with
Yeah,
the car
you're like-
running.
You're,
Yeah,
you're
just
actually
watch
on
Reddit
Reddit in the
in the
garage.
I'm just looking, googling my own name
Yeah. I wish Dan Carney would sit in a car in a garage
for 30 minutes with the engine running.
Do you have a so you don't do Reddit anymore?
No,
You post on everything, but do you have one that you're like, actually, this is pleasant and I like it, or do you hate all of them?
I just try to like. I mean, I don't know. I get a kick out. Twitter makes me laugh. Probably Twitter and TikTok make me laugh the most.
Yeah, Twitter
know?
used to be absolutely amazing. I have a harder time with it now. I feel like
It's pretty raw because like you could click on the wrong thing and then
Yeah.
you're seeing like intense
dude.
porn.
Yeah. Oh no,
And-
that's
and
what
it
I
just-
missed. Actually,
Oh,
Well,
okay.
it's-
But it's still
you
on
should
there.
get back
It's
on
still
there.
on
Okay,
there.
good. I'm
There's
just-
more prevalent than
I'm
ever
in the
on
wrong
there.
corners
Yeah.
then.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
bad.
It'll-
Sorry.
I'll send you some stuff.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Dad will like corrode
Rules.
my brain, but when people tweet
Yeah.
like funny shit, like just really dumb shit
Yeah,
posting,
of
that makes me
course.
laugh. And then TikTok is like watching like an autistic guy play basketball is like
Sure.
like I'll repost that all day.
You've seen Mike's TikTok.
And on that note, I'm going to go to the bathroom.
Oh. Okay.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead.
That's fine.
Bursting at the seams.
Go, dog.
Okay. You know what?
think
Are we breaking? Are we
Yeah, we can break.
me? Someone said I have a big dick.
Have you not seen this comment?
No, is it a
Oh,
woman?
it's great.
probably a
It's
man.
great. It might be the lady you've been texting, dude. Brad's.
I knew it was gonna be a guy.
That's so funny.
You cool with it though?
So what's the bit? I mean, I don't care. I'm just curious.
He's gonna be the troll. We're gonna role
Yeah,
play.
you're gonna respond
What do you
to
want to? How do you want to respond to this? That's it.
Okay.
We used to try to do this thing where we would like come up with a response. Actually, I don't know. I feel like we can still do this a little bit. We'll still do
It's
this.
been such a banger up.
We come up. Usually we come up with a
It's such
response.
banger up.
We pick a troll. We come up with a response, and then like we'll post it from our account later once
Yeah.
we actually have this out.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's
We're
sick.
still gonna kind of
Yeah,
do
you
that.
told me that, yeah.
But somebody like I just saw 2 New York comedians start doing this last part.
Oh, really?
And I like parallel
But
thought
they're not
randomly.
doing it well.
No.
Okay.
Who are they?
Do you know it's Sarah Hartshorn and then
See.
Pamela Ross?
See,
Both those names sound familiar. But
I'll show you when we're done. It's
Yeah.
like it's weird because it's like exactly what we were trying to do at the end of this, but they just
we get them deplatformed. It's fine.
okay. Yeah, we'll get them
we could do that. Yeah.
Do they
I
have
didn't
like,
think about it. I'm like, yeah, we could do that.
But that's the last comment we had. Otherwise, if you have ones that you really like that you want to do instead, we could do that.
I'll show you. I mean, I don't. I like
let's-
that one too. But the other ones I had were, I did like a video where like I got pegged, and someone said in quotes skit in quotes written by 2 guys who have clearly never been pegged or had anal.
Which nailed it.
And then just a couple people calling me Mr. Schneebly, motherfuckers, Tony from The Office,
What's Mr.
Toby from The Office, School of Rock.
Okay.
And then someone commented on it.
Mike White.
Yeah, Mike White.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I get that.
I see that a lot. Yeah.
That's good.
I see a lot of
It
that.
just hurts.
It's like, yeah, it's in your eyes.
Someone said you really got to immerse yourself into your role to make us believe it. I felt like the octave of your voice wasn't committed enough, and it was in the realm of this is a skit. You really got to sell like your life of your loved ones are on the line. I'll give it a 6.5 out of 10.
What was the sketch?
And then I screenshotted this. No, I just found it online. That was the next thing on my phone. I love this.
Let's throw that up.
Throw it up.
Will you airdrop that to Neil? Throw it up.
Yeah.
No, you don't have to do it.
No,
Now.
I'll do it right now.
So should we close her out with
let's do that.
Dan Carney?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have one final comment that we found that we thought was interesting.
This is from Brad's 3032.
And this is on a YouTube video, just like a cooking video with
It's not my video.
With
It's
you
not
and
my
Tim
video.
Dillon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the secret, is to find the weirdest comments. You go to a thing where you were a guest on somebody else's thing.
Gotcha.
That's where they really get
For
you.
Because they
whatever
don't
reason.
have any attachment to me.
Yeah, they're just like,
Yeah.
this guy is in the way of the thing that I'm watching.
100%. Many people felt that when I was working for him. They're working with him, rather. They were like, yeah, this guy is getting in the way of the thing that I like.
Well, they're all dumbasses.
Yeah,
so it doesn't matter.
they're all
but
geniuses.
This was a fun.
I met all of them. They're all brilliant people. Just fucking brilliant people who have wasted thousands of dollars just to hear another person talk. So they'll feel a little bit less alone in their shitty lives.
With that in mind, if you could just sign up for the Patreon, that would be great.
Patreon.com.
We're different than other podcasts. We're like a
No,
family
these guys
here.
are, like,
this is
good.
This is
Slash
fine.
troll hole
We're all gonna
pod,
die in the
you know?
garage together, one way or another.
So this is from Brad's 3032. We all know the only reason this guy is Tim's opener is because he's hung like a moose.
Is that true?
Dan, let's see it.
Show your moose hog.
I think before we see my penis, we would first have to see a moose's penis.
Bring in the moose.
Pull it up.
Yeah. Bring in the moose.
Pull
That's
it up.
fair.
Because
That's
people
fair.
say I hung like a horse, but how big is a moose?
Comparable.
Okay,
You'd say it's comparable?
I would
Yeah.
assume, but I guess I don't know.
Wow, it's huge. Holy shit.
Neil.
That's awesome.
That's the episode right there. That's the episode.
Oh,
Let's go.
Perfect. That's perfect. Dan, congrats on
Thank
your
you
huge
so much.
hog.
I appreciate you guys.
Anything you'd
So
like to
proud of
promote
you.
or plug?
I guess check out my fucking moose cock. You can request pictures of it online. Maybe I'll let it leak like Drake did.
You should. You do
Yeah.
a little Rocky and Bullwinkle.
helicopter.
You know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about? Do you remember that? All right, I thought that was a good pull. Rocky and Bullwinkle, the cartoon.
yeah. It's a moose.
I just thought you'd give me more. Okay,
I was born in 96.
Rocky and Bullwinkle. What do you want me to give you on that?
How about a Flintstones ref?
we've all seen cartoons. I just thought we were having fun. You are in Minneapolis, I feel like, a lot, so you should plug your socials.
I mean,
or whatever,
if
so
you
people
guys want to follow me
Yeah.
at Dan Carney on like Twitter and Instagram and
I
TikTok
sure
and all
did.
that. And thank you, Mike. It's nice of you to follow me. And maybe by this time I'll have a podcast.
Yeah.
So that's
Dan is thinking about doing a podcast.
After I almost died, I was like, I should do a podcast. And,
I'd love to be on it.
Yeah, we could definitely. I'll have my
be on-
producer reach out.
Yeah, I'd be on it.
You could be on my
I'll
podcast.
just hit you up.
Yeah, we got to figure out a name.
Yeah.
So if you guys have any good names, ideas,
Dead in a garage.
I don't hate that. In the garage.
If you don't start a podcast, you could start a band, and that could be like a song title.
Dead
I would
in
love
the
to start a band.
garage.
It's either going to be I start a podcast or a band.
Yeah, I feel that from your outfit. That makes sense.
Yeah, this is fair. All right, very fair. Damn, I'm everybody.
The Mike White stripes, huh? The Mike White
The
stripes.
Mike White Stripes is it bad? This is bad.
It's bad.
Do you want to plug anything?
At Just Mike Lester on all socials. By the time you're seeing this, Ben and I are on tour right now, so check
Oh,
us out
hell
on
yeah.
tour. The
That's
link
awesome.
tree will be below, I'm sure. Neil, do you have anything to plug, producer Neil?
Nothing really. I'm a part of a bass music band called Seven Swords. You
Yes.
can follow us on all Instagram, TikTok, and all this sort of stuff, making content all the time. And we just released a track yesterday, so
Hell yeah.
I had to
yeah,
listen to
Neil.
it. Thank you guys.
Neil rules.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank
This
you
was
for
so much
being
fun.
here. We're not quite done yet. If you want to follow me on any social media, it's at Shaq Katzner and everything. I got a weekly show Thursdays at 9 p.m. in Minneapolis at Zora Darling. Please come through. We'd love to have you. I got a monthly show coming up on tour with Mike. I'm all over. I don't know. Oh, what's our email? What's the email for the podcast?
If you have a troll that you want to send us, it's trollholepod@gmail.com.
We will take on your trolls for you. We will go
fight
into the
them.
comment section. We will fucking put our sort of whatever in there, and we'll take them down for you because we love you and we're family here at the Troll Hole Podcast.
Also, check out Ben's graphic novel, Hello, My Name is Poop.
Yeah, thank you. Did you have fun? Did you have a good
I
time?
had a great time.
Hell
Thank
yeah.
you so much for having me, guys. You have a beautiful home.
Thanks for being here. Reach in, pull it out.
Reach in, pull it out, spit in the hole.
You gotta pay the troll toll to get in.